Hi, welcome to my practice. Let's begin on the mat. We're going to just clear the lungs with the breath, and we'll go from there. Alright, just find a seated place, whatever that's. Lotus pose on your heels, shin in front of shin. Something comfortable. Just getting started. Alright, and we're going to bring the breath into awareness now. And just clear the lungs out. So big inhale. And think of all the toxins just being released with a big exhale through the mouth. So we're going to inhale through that nose. Gathering those toxins and then exhale it out through the mouth. We're going to do this again. Bring the breath down as far as you can into the belly. And exhale it all out through the mouth. Just clearing yourself out. Just rekindling, just new breath. Continuing, just breathing in and out, big deep breaths in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Clearing out those lungs. Alright, bring yourself nice and tall. Gaze forward with an easy gaze. And we're going to breathe into the belly now with a big breath. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Into the belly. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Into the belly. Exhale through the nose. Do that a couple more times. Awesome. Reach the hands up to the sky. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Hands go down to the sides. Reach the hands up to the sky. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Hands go down to the sides. Do it again. This time look up with the hands. Maybe lean back further. Exhale, bend forward slightly. Maybe rotate the chest down. Curl the shoulders a little bit. Inhale, greater expression through the chest. Exhale, close it off. Curl down a little bit more. Inhale, arms come up. We bend back. Exhale, we bend forward, rotating the chest forward. Curl over the legs. Big exhale. Awesome. Bring yourself centered. You're going to bring your hands up to prayer. Breathe in once here. Exhale it all out. Awesome. Bring the arms out into a T. Fingertips facing the sky. So your palms are facing outward. Now spread those fingertips wide. Stretching out the palm, and then press that palm further and bend those fingertips back. Spreading those fingertips out. Just as far as they can go. Now we're going to close the fingertips as I'm doing so, and then spread them out. Close them and then spread them out. We're going to continue to do that with the breath. Close them, exhale, inhale, spread them out. Exhale, close them off. Inhale, spread them out. Now, as if they're like becoming the lungs, we're going to go in sync. Inhale, spread the fingertips. Exhale, close them down. Inhale, spread the fingertips. Exhale, close them down. Awesome. Flip the palms, reach them up to the sky. Exhale, palms come down to your sides. Let's reach over to the left side. Hand goes over, stretches long. Gaze up through that arm. Exhale, we're switching sides. Right hand comes down, left arm goes up and over. Switch sides again, just bounce it through and through. So to the left, inhale. Exhale, we're rotating to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, we're bouncing to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, we bounce to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, bounce to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, bounce. Inhale. Exhale, bounce. Inhale. Exhale, bounce. Last stretch. Stretch it long. Come back up. Hands go up. Stretch high over the head. Exhale, down into the chest with the prayer. Inhale there for a moment. And exhale it all out. Amazing. Now let's come down to tabletop. So wherever you are, we're going to flip over onto our hands and knees. And let's just rock back and forth a little bit over the wrists. Just waking the wrists up. Maybe waking the hips up as well. Just open up, maybe press the hips forward more when you come up and over. Reach the shoulder blades back, almost as if you're going into an upward facing dog, but then last minute, you don't fully go through all the way. Keep the knees down. Awesome. Let's sit back onto the heels. Reach your hands up to the sky. Breathe deep into our lungs. Exhale, cactus pose, goalpost arms with the hands. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, we fold forward over the knees, tabletop position. Now let's rock forward over the fingertips and then back. Then forward and then back. Alright, we're going to get this a little bit of a flow. So we're going to come back, sit on our heels, reach the hands up to the sky. Big inhale here. And then exhale, we're goalposting the arms, cactusing the arms. Reaching them up with the inhale. Exhale, we come down, tabletop. Rock forward. We're going to rock back, not all the way. Rock forward. Rock back, not all the way. Third time, we're going to rock forward and rock back. Sit onto the heels. Reach your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, goalpost arms. We're broadening the chest wide. We're reaching up. We're looking up with the chin. And then inhale. Reach the hands up. Exhale, they drop down in front of you. We rock forward. We rock back. We rock forward. We rock back. We rock forward. And last one, we rock back. Land on our heels. Reach the hands up. Broaden the chest as the shoulder blades go down the back. And we open up for goalpost arms. And then the arms come up overhead. we bring them down to the mat. Maybe point the fingertips out to the outsides of the mat, switching your fingers angle as we rock forward. And we rock back. Rock forward. And rock back. That was the third one. Sit back on the heels, reach up to the sky. Exhale, goalpost arms, broaden that chest, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, maybe flip the palms, fingertips facing you as we rock forward. We rock back. Rock forward, try to keep that palm down on the mat. Rock back. Stretching out the forearms. Forward, back, we're coming onto the heels. Reaching up to the sky. Exhale, goalpost arms with the hands and the arms. Shoulder blades down the back. Open up the chest. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, we come over. New angle with the fingertips. Rock forward. Rock back. Rock forward. Rock back. Rock forward. Last one. We're sitting on the heels. We're reaching up to the sky. Exhale, goalpost arms, shoulder blades down the back. Last opening up here, and then we reach up one last time. Plant the hands in front of us. Fingertips facing the front of the mat. We're going to rock forward, rock back, rock forward, rock back. Last one, rock forward, rock back. Find neutral. Heels come knees come off the mat, heels go back further. We strengthen our core, we broaden that chest, we find ourselves in a plank pose. First one. Catching a couple breaths here, just activating, waking up the center core of the body. And then we exhale it out. We come into our first downward facing dog. Find your place, find your space, and then open yourself up big and wide. Breathe into those tight places. Bring movement into the places that are asleep. Maybe you could roll forward and back from plank into downward facing dog. Just opening up those shoulders if they're feeling a little more tight. If not, the wrists are kind of hurting on that. Stay up. Stay in downward facing dog. Maybe you need to work the legs. Maybe you need to pedal those legs out. Maybe you need to rock the hips to side, opening up the upper body that way with a torso. Bring the hips up towards the sky. You're pressing those hip creases up, stretching long to the hamstrings. Maybe do a roll forward into plank and rock forward and back with me over those wrists again as we're in plank. If not, hold the downward facing dog. Open yourself up. Find awareness. And come back. We all meet in downward facing dog. Amazing. Alright, one big inhale here in the downward facing. And exhale. We're going to plant that left foot through the hands. And we're going to drop that right knee down. We're going to come up easy with a low lunge. Arms reach up overhead. Find yourself here. Find your strength. Find your balance. Find that left foot planted strong. Make sure the hips are not so tight and pinchy, but maybe come out of it for a little bit. And then find yourself in a nice squared off position. And then lower those hips down and lunge deeper. Allowing yourself to slowly drop. Maintaining strength so you don't go too far into anything that's feeling uncomfortable. You want to feel a stretch, but at the same time you don't want pinching pain. Maybe you reach back a little bit, arch the chest up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to go into that goalpost arms. Inhale to reach up towards the sky, maybe with a back bend. Exhale, we plant the hands In framing that left foot, let's lift that right knee up off the mat. Left leg goes back, meets that right foot. Inhale in the plank. Exhale, the hips come up towards the sky. We find ourselves in a downward facing dog. Awesome. Good work. Good work. The body's recognizing movement. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. All right, find that inhale here. Exhale it out, and we're going to bring that right foot, come in between the hands. Plant it, frame that foot, drop that left knee down, untuck those left toes, and reach the hands high up to the sky. Coming out of that lunge slightly so your hips are high. Find that stretch, find that balance, find that strength, and then deepen the stretch as you slowly allow yourself to lower, maintaining the strength. You're not falling into it. You're allowing yourself as if you're bringing someone down with a rope. There's still weight on that rope as they go down to their destination, wherever that is. All right. Reach those hands high and maybe arch the back up towards the sky. Broadening the chest. Breathing deeply into your body, your lungs. Exhale, cactus arms or goalpost arms. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Maybe slight back bend. And exhale, we're framing that right foot. Left knee comes up off the mat. Right foot goes back to meet that left as we find ourselves in plank. Make sure those shoulders are nice and set and strong. Inhale in the plank for a breath, and we're exhaling. We're going back in a downward facing dog. Find your space, find your place. This is where we are. Raise those hips up, stretch through those hamstrings. Breathe deep. And let those toxins out with a big exhale. Breathe deep. Let that all out with a big exhale. Awesome. Last inhale and exhale. We're walking the feet towards the front of the mat. Slowly, slowly. Inhaling, we're coming up into a flat back. Exhale, we're folding over our legs down towards our toes. Bend those knees, press into those heels. We reach up towards the sky, bend back as you feel comfortable in doing so. Exhale, we cactus those arms. Inhale, we reach up to the sky. Exhale, we fold forward over our legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we're bending those knees. We're sitting the hips back. We're coming into chair pose. So sit those hips back and deep. Find your strength. We're broadening those shoulders. We're tucking in the ribs. Reaching tall with the crown, pressing into those heels and the toes. Maybe bring the hips back further so the knees aren't so far over the toes. You kind of want to see your big toes. It's not necessary. I mean, you could always have your knees over your toes, but it does make it more challenging. Add the challenge and bring those knees back behind the toes. See how that feels. We're going to inhale, reach up to the sky. We're pressing through the feet. Back bend and exhale. Cactus those arms, goalpost arms. Reach back up to the sky. And then exhale, we fold forward over our legs. Deep forward fold. Maybe pull yourself further with those heels. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. We're stepping back. We're in the plank pose. Inhale here for a breath. Exhale, let's lower slowly, slowly, slowly. Drop the belly down. Inhale, we're coming into cobra. Slight back bend. Exhale, we're curling the chest, we're pressing into the knees, we're pressing into the palms. Hips drop back, we're in child's pose. Inhale, we sit back onto the heels, we reach our hands up towards the sky. Now let's bring the hips up off the heels, we're on our knees. And exhale, the right hand twists down. If you can grab that heel, go for it. If not, just open yourself up with a twist. You don't have to get the back bend. If you're in the back bend, reach that left hand up and over your head. Exhale, we're coming back up. We're on our knees, reaching high to the sky. Make sure checking in with our torso. Make sure it's nice and strong and straight up. And then we're dropping our left hand back to that left heel, and we're reaching the right hand up and over our body towards the back of the mat. Enjoy that great opening of a stretch and twist at the same time. Awesome. We're coming back over our knees. Reach up towards the sky. Exhale, we're sitting down onto our heels. In the same time, we're dropping our hands back into goalpost cactus arm, reaching the chest up towards the sky. Inhale, we're coming up onto our knees, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, we put the hands down onto the mat, plant them down. We're in tabletop. Now let's rock forward and back just for a moment. Alright, now let's bring our heels, our knees up off the mat. We're reaching our hips towards the sky. We're coming into downward facing dog. We're going to meet here. Just find our focus, find our strength, find our breath. Awesome. Now before we go into it, I'm going to just let you know what we're going to do. So we're going to go into full crescent lunge as we did with the low lunge. So we're going to do similar with the arms. So we're going to come into a crescent lunge and then do cactus or goalpost arms, and then reach our chest up towards the sky and just get some good chest opening in that crescent pose. So you could always keep the knees down and do a low lunge, or join me with a crescent pose. Alright, so that being said, let's find our breath one more time. And then exhale, left foot goes in between the palms. Find it, plant, find the strength, reaching up to the sky. We are in that crescent pose. So same understanding, reach high, find your balance, find your strength. Reach high, and then drop low into it as if you're lowering someone from a rope. You still got the strength, you still got the tension, but you're low, allowing yourself to find a deeper stretch. Maybe pushing that right heel down to stretch that front right hip. Awesome. Now reach up high, bend back if you can, or if you'd like to. Then exhale, we're going into the cactus arms, opening our chest up to the heavens. And then exhale, reach up to the sky, finding your crescent pose. Inhaling, exhaling, we're going to plant our hands, framing that right foot. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Inhaling here in the plank pose. Exhaling, slowly lower the chaturanga. Stay with the cobra or join me in an upward facing dog, broadening those shoulders and opening up the chest, flexing the buttocks to protect the lower back. Exhale, we flip the toes, reach the hips up and back towards the sky. Find yourself in a nice good stance, reaching those hips high. Alright, we're going to go to the other side. Right leg comes through. It plants. It finds its space between the hands. We come up, balanced and strong, reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. Stretch the torso higher, press into those feet, strong and balanced. Reach up and then lower yourself slowly into place, finding your strength, finding a deeper stretch in that left front hip or wherever it may be. Check in with that right knee. Maybe it's guiding, or maybe it's falling off to the right or to the left. Try centering it to gaze over that right foot. Awesome. Inhaling big, we reach up. And then exhale, we cactus those arms and broaden the chest up towards the heavens. Oh, big inhale. Exhale. We reach up towards the sky. And exhale, and down, our hands plant, frame that right foot. The right foot goes back, meets the left. Inhale into that plank pose. Exhaling, lowering all the way down. Cobra or chaturanga or upward facing dog, if you like so. If you do like. Alright, hips come back up towards the sky. We're in a downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Reach the hips higher. Breathe it in. Stretch it longer. And breathe it out. Awesome. Let's walk our feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale, full forward over your feet. Pressing into those feet, those heels, and raise yourself up with the knees and bent generously. Reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling into W arms, cactus arms, goalpost arms, whatever you want to call them. And reach them up high. Exhale, we fold forward over our legs. Potentially deepening the stretch by pulling ourselves deeper. Bend those knees. Drop the hips back, reaching up into a chair pose. Activating those legs. Finding our strength. Maybe coming up onto the toe tips. Challenging yourself a little bit more. Definitely works the calves a little bit more. That's what I've noticed. the hips down, scoot them back, and land them between the hands. Stretching and tall up with the hands, potentially bending the knees as much as you need here. Before we exhale and drop over our legs, grabbing those feet, potentially the shins or the pants, sweats, whatever you're wearing. And just pulling yourself deeper. And then inhaling in that stretch that you're holding. Maybe just remaining there for a couple inhales before challenging yourself just to go deeper into the pose. You don't want to go too deep into anything because then you won't be able to hold it for very long. But if you gently, gradually find that happy medium, it'll allow yourself to open up, and then you can go deeper and hold it longer. You don't want to end up in a shock, you know. If you go too deep, you're just shocking your fascia. And it'll resist what you're trying to do. Gradually pouring awareness into that fascial line. Allowing yourself to know that it's okay to open up in this space. Slowly we're going to release that. Maybe point your toes and feel a nice stretch through that top portion of your foot. Gently reach behind, plant your hands, broaden the chest and open yourself up. Maybe go in all the way into a reverse plank again if you're feeling that. Exhale it all out. Awesome. We'll scoot the hips forward. We're going to take our right heel and we're going to place it under the left leg, and it's going to land next to the left hip. The left foot goes and hooks on the outside of that right knee. We stretch ourselves tall. Reach up with the right hand. And exhale. Maintaining that stretch high and tall. We're going to hook our right hand on that left knee, planting the left hand behind us. We stretch tall. And we're going into a twist towards that left side. release that twist. Unhook that left foot. Stretch it long. Stretch out that right leg as well. Shake out the knees. You don't want to feel any pinching pain there. You want to be careful with your knees going into these twists with the legs. If your body's not used to it, it might be hard to come out of it. Alright, you're going to switch sides. So bend that right knee up. Bend the left knee up. And we're going to take that left heel. And we're going to go under that right leg. Scoot it right next to that right hip. And we're going to bring that old right foot. And we're going to hook it on the outside of that left knee. We're going to bring ourselves tall. Get in and face the front, or wherever you are. Maybe it's at an angle. We're going to reach up high. Find length through the spine. And then exhale. We're going to begin to twist. And we're going to hook that left elbow on the outside of that right knee. Maintaining the height of your spine. Your body's going to naturally twist. And then you're going to want to find more height. Allow that left knee to release down. Check in with the knees. You don't want pinching in the knee. Maybe adjusting the foot out, whether that be for the left side or the right side. Find the height. And press yourself deeper into the twist. That's what that left elbow's for on that right knee. Deep in the twist. Alright, let's release that gently. Unhook the arm. Let that right knee fall over. Stretch it out, potentially the full foot. Then unhooking that left leg, they come out. Bend those knees generously. Reach over them, stretch them out, move them around, maybe side to side, allowing them to release any tension, any strain. You don't want your legs to get caught up in any unnatural position. I almost had my knee dislocate one time. It did not feel good. You find yourself in a relaxed place for too long. Sometimes that could happen. But there's nothing to worry about. Alright, we're going to inhale one more time in an L seat position. And then let's exhale and finish off the pose in corpse. So let's come down all the way onto our back. Find yourselves in a relaxed place. Catching a few more breaths here, just so the body becomes aware of itself. And then release that awareness and allow yourself to just naturally do what it's supposed to do. Just care for itself. There's so many little details within ourselves and so many small cells that are programmed to cleanse our body. So simply laying here, your body's actually able to move energy from one area into another, allowing yourself to heal rather than strain or work. So by releasing that consciousness, releasing activity, your cells, your body's cells are naturally going to be able to begin to work and heal your body more effectively while you remain in a calm state of mind and in a resting heart rate.